Welcome back to Cryptos Are Us. I'm George. We're all George. So, Bitcoin recovery. Yes, we had a good recovery and ignited a massive crypto rally. I don't know if you guys been paying attention. Today, we had so many crypto project altcoins that absolutely exploded today. Today's a good day. So, let's talk about which ones to watch, what specific altcoins are blowing up right now, and also let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin, of course, and it's DCA night. So let's do it. Welcome, guys. Bitcoin is sitting at 66. We've been holding here. We've been going a little bit up and down, like 65, 67. This morning was 67. We're kind of holding in this pattern. That's okay. Whoever are controlling Bitcoin right now, right, trying to scare retail out, they're doing a bad job. They're doing a horrible job. I mean, look at the entire market cap. It went up a staggering 6.4% today. Okay, look at all the greens. ETH blowing up. Okay, Solana blowing up. And then even Cardano, Avalanche, Polkadot. I mean, double digit. Uniswap basically at an all-time high right now. Near Protocol up 44%. Cosmos up 20%. I mean, I can go down the list. There's a lot more. Today was a very good day for alts. Very good day. Bitcoin dominance went down because people are excited. Okay? People know we are entering the parabolic bull cycle. Okay? This is the time to be loading up. And no FUD. There will be no FUD that sways us off the path. We are on the right path. We're on the righteous path. So let's start out with Bitcoin. Michael Saylor, the biggest bull there is for Bitcoin. Well, I take that back. He's probably not the biggest bull, but he's one of the biggest bull. He believes that ETFs are starting to compete with all of S&P 500. It's getting so much volume right now. All the other ETFs, you know, they're kind of suffering because everyone wants a piece of Bitcoin. So today, again, we had a huge volume day. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, among the biggest out there in terms of volume. And then you have the other ones in here, right? Just eating things up. Bitcoin is already at all-time high in so many countries. In South Korea, you wouldn't even think so. Bitcoin hits 72,000 in South Korea as the kimchi premium comes back. This comes back because there's so many people that want it and supply is so little. This is what happens. And also, we have so many countries that suffer from inflation. So if they're trying to buy Bitcoin, they're buying at all-time high prices. USD, we're not too far off. But Bitcoin is already at all-time high in many countries around the world. Okay? Fantastic stuff. Today, Grayscale's outflow still massive, minus 276 million, but it's starting to diminish once again. And you know what happened last time? Grayscale's outflow was under 100 million. Bitcoin started pumping up to the moon. So tomorrow, Friday, let's see what happens. Max Kaiser calls 75K by Friday. If tomorrow we have a massive day, Friday we could certainly be in the 70s. Okay, let's see what happens, especially since the alts are doing so well. Fidelity reported they added 206 million, so not quite making up for what Grayscale sold, but that does not count BlackRock and anyone else. BlackRock, Larry Fink, bought close to 800 million Bitcoin yesterday. One single entity and their funds bought 800 million yesterday. How much did they buy today? Did they buy another 800 million? That would be absolutely nutty. Let's see tomorrow. Mike Novogatz, CEO of Galaxy Digital, thinks that Bitcoin will hit 100,000 this year. he stopped making predictions back in 2017. He was making a lot of bold predictions, was wrong. So then he learned from his mistakes. So 2018, 19, 20, 21, he really didn't make any predictions. 2022, 2023, nope. Now in 2023, in 2024, he's saying it will hit 100,000 this year. I mean, considering we were already at 69,000, is it really far-fetched to think that we could go up another 30,000 by the end of the year? No, not far-fetched at all. In fact, we may hit 100,000 by the halving event. Okay, so that still leaves like 8 months left for this year, if that happens. So, again, we're moving really quick. Robert Kiyosaki, normally he only tweets, he tweets about destruction of the governments and banks, but he also always tweets about like gold and silver, and he throws Bitcoin in last. But this is just a specific Bitcoin tweet. Bitcoin on fire. The biggest mistake you can make is procrastinate. Important to start, even if only for $500. Next stop, 300,000 Bitcoin in 2024. So, yeah, I don't know. 300,000 in 2024. Maybe in 2025, but 2024, a little bit too bullish. But then again, if we hit $100,000 by halving event, maybe we hit 150,000 by summer. Maybe we hit 200,000 by end of the year. I don't know. Again, we will be in unknown territory after we hit all-time high, guys. Okay. El Salvador, just FYI, they've been loading up, DCAing like many of you guys. They have over 150 million in Bitcoin now, 50 million in profits. For a small country, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. And of course, according to the stock to flow model, this is not, it's similar, but it's not. But Bitcoin in profit, basically, we are at the point where everyone is in profit right now. Unless you specifically bought at 69,200 a day ago or 2 days ago, you would be in profit. Like literally everyone that's ever bought Bitcoin since the beginning is in profit right now. Okay, so looking pretty good. Looking pretty darn good. We got a lot of room to grow. Okay, so right now, as Bitcoin's consolidating, the alts are blowing up. And I see the comments. A lot of you guys are very excited. Which alts? Well, first of all, this is interesting. Michael Saylor, right? It's the biggest Bitcoin bull out there. And then he started, crapping on Ethereum because, I don't know, maybe he felt threatened or whatever. He didn't know if it was a security or not. But now there's rumors that MicroStrategy is evaluating adding Ethereum to their balance sheet, just like Bitcoin. That would be a big turning event. If that happened, MicroStrategy is now a darling of Wall Street. Yeah, even on CNBC and Jim Cramer, everyone is talking about MicroStrategy. Even though they're nowhere as big as NVIDIA or Apple or Microsoft, but everyone's paying attention to how much Bitcoin they have been buying, right? And if all of a sudden they announce they've added Ethereum to a balance sheet, it's going to be a big game changer. Even though there are Ethereum spot ETFs probably coming, but MicroStrategy doing that would be a big endorsement. So that's quite interesting. But no comment from MicroStrategy. Let's see. But that would be a big 180. Okay, an absolutely big 180 out of nowhere. But Ethereum has been doing quite well since February, outperforming a lot of the other L1s because of the spot ETF rumor that may be coming somehow in May approval or maybe August. But that has certainly helped ETH move forward, right? And you know what? From a technical standpoint, they may look like they're breaking out. So if MicroStrategy says they're adding ETH to their balance sheet, that's going to be a huge catalyst. That's going to be an absolutely huge catalyst. But I just can't see Michael Saylor endorsing ETH. He has never, ever said one good thing about ETH. That would be crazy. Anyways, as for others that have done very well today, a lot of you guys noticed Near Protocol exploded today, up 40-something%. I mean, a lot of things went up like double digits. Some went up 30, 40, 50%. I'll get to more. I think there's a reason, because Binance decided to add Near and Filecoin to their lending program. Whenever Binance gets into something, it's absolutely big. It's huge. People still don't realize how big Binance is, but they are huge. And one of the reasons why I think Near blew up today. Uniswap also blew up, and they're near their high because they have a proposal to start sharing their fees. All the fees that they collect, they're going to share it with the stakers. That would be absolutely huge. So Uniswap has been doing very well and has been going up because of it. So also good. Avalanche starting to heat up once again. I love Avalanche. I talked a lot about Avalanche. They released some new Durango upgrade, which basically it's a messaging system across subnets within Avalanche, okay? But they're working on scalability as well. So they're making a lot of big upgrades. But right now they have some cool games like Shrapnel, okay? That's a triple game, and they have tournaments, a lot of buzz, right? And their token unlock got decreased by 75%. That's pretty big. That is absolutely big. Probably because the team doesn't want to scare anyone, but so that is good. And you know what else Avalanche has? They have cock. That's who they have. They have lots of cocks. Cock Inu up 61%, guys. 61% up to 309 million. They may be the next darling to hit 1 billion in market cap. The way they're going, unstoppable. And the reason why they pumped up today was a really good day overall. And they have a gate listing. Okay. And they're going to get some more too. You know, once the bigger boys, Coinbase, you know, Binance, once they list cock, it's going to get to $1 billion in no time. Right? So, good for them. And by the way, I do have a Master of Cock NFT in case you're interested. And then also I noticed today, AI plays are very hot. Fetch AI up a staggering 52%. This is not a meme coin, guys. Fetch AI play, one of the biggest ones in the space, of 52%. And I don't think they're going to stop. Still relatively small at 2.2 billion. But AI is so hot, so make sure you guys pay attention. Everything in AI is blowing up right now. So not only is Fetch AI blowing up, Singularity is blowing up, not quite as big, but still in this space, up 43% at 1.5 billion. And a lot of you guys love Render. Render also up even bigger at 3.7 billion. They're up 48% today. These are nutty numbers. These are not meme coins. These are legit projects that's developing either in DePIN or they're layer 1 or they're developing dApps for AI. So, a lot. Like I said, today is a crazy day. Today is a crazy day, right? You got the AI plays going. You got the L1s. And let's not forget, Solana had a good day today. Solana's back up almost to 140 once again. You know, today is just a good day overall. While we wait for Bitcoin to come back up to all-time high, right now, enjoy the gains from your alts. And speaking of that, let's look at my DCA portfolio, which I have pulled up here. Okay, despite the pullback, a little bit of pullback from Bitcoin, even then, today, my portfolio went up 9.85%, a 10% gain in a single day. You look at the week, a little bit more, 10.37%. Last month, staggering 57%. Last 3 months, 78%. 6 months, 265%. 1 year, 322%. And all time, 92%. Okay. So obviously not as good as this last year, but that's because this has been ongoing for what? 3 years now. Okay. Nothing but DCA. The portfolio has now basically doubled just by DCAing, and we're only getting started. We'll see. By the end of this cycle, I would not be surprised if you see this number go up to like 200,000, 250,000, right? And this is just by putting $100 every week. All right, so today, what are we going to buy? Everything is up. There's not one, besides Jewel went down. I'll say, there was not one that went down today. I mean, everything is up. What didn't go up besides, I mean, even look at Fetch, Fetch, I'm up 1,000% right here. Do you see that? 1,052% on Fetch AI. That's a 10x. That's a 10 banger right there. Probably the biggest one in this portfolio. The other ones have not done so well. Solana's 254%. Even VeChain is now in the green. VeChain was very stagnant. Phantom was very stagnant, in the green now. Cosmos very stagnant, in the green now because they're up 20% today. I mean, everything. Near Protocol, let's go give up on them. But today's 42% gain put me in the green, up 4.6%. Awesome. Optimism doing very well. Sui still overall down about 2%. Look at Cock. Cock up 213%. Immutable up 160%. Pit turned green. Ape Network, man, I just don't know if they'll ever turn around. Arweave having a good day, but still down. Chili still down. Flow and DeFi Kingdom's barely down. All right. Even Manta and Jupiter, they're up too. Sneck is up too. Sneck up 223%. See, this is why I say, adding little memes here and there for fun, small amounts, if they blow up, they make a big difference on your portfolio. Celestia is finally in the green. I mean, almost everything in the green. So today, I think I have to go with what's red. So I have to add a little bit of Sui. I think I have to add a little bit of Bitcoin because we're right below all-time high, and it could get crazy after that. So I'm going to add a little Bitcoin. I'm going to add, you know what I don't have in here? I stayed away for a long time from Render, but it may be time to add them. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to add Bitcoin, I'm going to add Sui, and then I'm going to add Render. It's hard to get. All right, $100 divided by 66121. Oh, wait, I can't add $100. I got to do $33. $33 divided by... Man, how many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's $33. Let's see. I don't know if I added too many zeros or what. Let's see the transactions. No, I put one too many zeros. That was $3. So it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, how do I edit this? Take out a zero. There we go. All right. So I added $33. Let's see about that. Yep. Okay, and then I'm going to add, what did I say? Sui. Where's Sui? Add $33 of Sui. And then I'm going to add AI play. Although they're like massively up. But whatever. Let's add $33 of render. All right. So this week added Bitcoin, Sui, and render, but basically everything is in the green. Everything is in the green, guys. All right. Most of you guys, I would feel like your portfolio is looking about the same. Everything's in the green. All right, let's do some Q&A. Rocky Top, I'm officially giving up half my XRP. What do you think about PAL AI? You know, I haven't really paid much attention to PAL, but I will say this. If you want an AI play, those three I mentioned are good. If you want a smaller play, AIT protocol is actually pretty good too. They're up 22% today, along with everything else, but they're still a relatively small, unknown AI project. So, just as a suggestion, they have the very first subnet on BitTensor. And Tiffany, I saw, became a new member. Welcome. Johnny sent a super chat. Bro, you need to check out Byte. I know you don't like the projects under 100 million, but Byte was mentioned on CNBC a few days ago, and I think people have told me about Byte. You know why I don't like Byte? Because people kept shilling, oh, Justin Sun bought Byte. And anything that Justin Sun touches, I'm not going to touch. And that was a while ago. I bet by now, if it hasn't pumped, it's probably not going to. Awesome said, you started a portfolio top of the last bull's market, right? It was like halfway, getting close there. Like right around, I think, right before, it was like, it dropped from 64 down to like 28. I think I started around like 30. And then I DCA'd all the way to 69,000 and then all the way down and then till now. What are your thoughts on Medicaid? Have you looked at Cat with Hat? You know, someone asked me about it. I don't like cats. Okay? I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person. Ultimate gaming platform for community. It's all like AI generated photos. Okay, it's a some kind of gaming platform. When did it come out? Last year. Okay. I am promising. Worth picking up Cadena still? Answer is no. Pablo, nice rally for Kulo. You can't. I don't think Kulo shows up. I can't even add Kulo into my Delta investment tracker. They will be in Orlando. I'll be in a TWC, and I know Moon Daddy will be there. I remember where DCA Portfolio was 5G. Yes. Now it's gone up a lot. Perry says, we will be perfect in every aspect of cock in you. Let the market cap drop by 1 million. You run a mile. You miss. Okay. Is that like a rhyme or a haiku or something? Not going to read that all, but I appreciate it. And yes, cock in you is doing very, very, very well. Very well indeed. Will XRP pump? Someday. Yes. Base Chain Brett is a new meme coin for Coinbase. It's not from Coinbase. Just because it's on Base doesn't mean that it has anything to do with Coinbase. It doesn't. I don't pay attention to memes on Base. Ishan asks, What do you think Solana's high will be this cycle? Man, it's going to be very high. 2,000, 3,000, something like that. Maybe even higher. Aerodrome is the DEX on base. I think the biggest DEX out there. But again, I don't really like base. I don't pay attention to it. And I feel like not a whole lot of people do either. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Solana's pumping. 16% right now. That's fantastic. I told you guys, I'm a big fan of Solana. They're going to surpass BNB soon, and they may surpass Tether soon, and then they'll be flipping Ethereum in no time. Kulo is doing really well today. They had this major partnership today, but they're up 44%, still relatively small. I hope they could get to like Cox market cap. Man, they're just going up. They're at 68%, and Fetch, and Singularity, and Render. These AI plays are hot, hot, hot. I think they're gonna continue. AI is not going to dumb down. It's not going to cool off. AI will continue to get stronger and stronger and stronger. James King, co-founder of Rockstar Games, just recently onboarded a Medicaid team. I saw that he became an advisor. He's not part of the team. That's pretty different. Do I own any WEN? No, I don't. You know what? Today was an absolutely disappointing day because, a few days ago, I was trading, leverage trading crazily, like the major memes, like Sheeb and Whiff and Bonk and Pepe. They absolutely sold off today. Myro sold off. A lot of things started selling off. I got absolutely killed with those, but I made up for them with AI plays. And some of the other memes that are not leveraged, they did really well today. Really, really well. So good. I think Snack also went up big today. Action Crypto, new member, welcome. Yeah, Trader John. I've warmed up to Render. Here's why. Because they're no longer on Ethereum, which is very, very congested. So renting GPU on Ethereum makes no sense. They're on Solana now, which makes a lot more sense. They changed their token economics, which makes it more, makes it better, I guess, so that it makes more sense in terms of how much you need to pay to rent, and also to have burning. And plus, now they're really turning into AI play. Before they were not in AI. That's only a recent thing. So they have done some moves. Donnie J says, I missed the meme coin rally. Any thoughts on Samoyed? It's an old one, man. You're finding all these old ones. If you want to risk on a new one, okay, do so. But if you're picking a lot of these old ones that are not, they haven't really pumped yet. I don't know if they will. And I hate that name anyways. Crypto Craver, I don't know anything about ArcBlock. CRO or BNB, I still go with BNB over CRO. And today they had a good 10%, 11% pump. Nusana is like an AI depend play for Solana. I missed that bandwagon. Jesus Christ, man. They're up 52%, 53% today. I know someone brought it up when they were only like 100 million. And I'm like, I don't know. They're very similar to other plays, man. Because they're on Solana, they have just absolutely blown up. But still under a million. I mean, under $1 billion. And they're not on many exchanges. Look at that. Since February, they went up 7x, 6x. Since February, that's a monster climb. Snack is up there, 136. They're not back to their all-time high yet, but pretty close. Pip on Solana. Okay, are they even a meme? They look like a real project. One platform for all your crypto payment needs. Okay, invested by Coinbase and incubated by Binance. Two big players. I don't know why they have Greg on there. Their payment system. Well, that could be interesting. Relatively small. Could put that on a maybe list. And it's on Solana. Honestly, like all these dApps on Solana just keeps on going up. How can I buy cock? Most exchanges are banned in New York. I mean, go on Trader Joe. T Hunt, owner of CryptoPunk 9998. Okay. Refund and N. Are you trying to shill refund and N coin because you're the owner of CryptoPunk 9998? Okay. Congrats. Today's DCA day. Wanted to buy a Kosh and a ripped. Would you wait for a dip or buy Cristiano? I don't know. Sometimes you wait for a dip and it just never comes. Jeremy says Kulo's looking good. Consolidation to higher lows. Yep. And I know Moon Daddy. I told you guys I got into it because I knew Moon Daddy. He was involved in the IFC. He fought Crow. He's a good guy. And I know he's not giving up. That's the thing. When it comes to memes, really what it comes down to is whether or not the founders give up. A lot of people give up and move on to something else. A lot of founders do not. And if they don't, there's always a chance. Ryan says, close all positions and consolidate into Bitcoin at 67K for all-time high smash. When should I exit Bitcoin and go back into alts? You know, I just wouldn't do that. Even if Bitcoin goes all-time high, you know, the alts will still get carried. And days like today kind of sucks if you sold all your alts and you're still waiting for Bitcoin to go all-time high, right? So I think just being diversified is okay. You don't have to go switch all for one. IDEX go pump so hard. Great. Do you think Kaka will hit 1 billion? I hope so. They're a third there. 725K subscribers. Thank you. 1 million is around the corner. Will Dukun upgrade help on Sheeb Inu? Technically, Sheeb Inu's Shibarium chain is L2, so it should help them, actually. It should help them. Is it a good time to buy Doge after a dip? I guess so. But there's better plays. Sheeb is going to flip Doge soon. I mean, they're neck and neck. They're going to get flipped. I mean, Sheeb has a lot of utility at least going for it. Doge has none. Sneck Commander. Sneck loves you. Well, thank you. I'm still rooting for Sneck. You know what? Here's the thing. For the next IFC, two of my favorite meme coins, Snack and Cock, I hope to see them fight in an IFC. So there is a developer from the Cock community or team that is willing to fight. So I asked Snack guys, hey, do you guys have someone that's willing to fight? That would be crazy. To get two awesome communities involved in the next IFC fight, that would be absolutely insane. So I'm hoping that happens. Shady Luke, being diversified is the way. That is right. Kishu Inu coin. No. What's your thoughts on Ondu? It's up 152% in the last month. It's a banker's coin, and I have no interest in it. Zero. Art, the two have nothing to do with each other. Don't try to like play some mind games saying, oh, since you're a car guy, why don't you buy a stupid meme called 2001 Honda Civic? It's a stupid meme, so it's not going to work, man. What's a good time to know when I should get out of a trade? When you made too much money. When you're up a lot, maybe you should get out. Maybe. There's an NFT and DeFi ecosystem that is building on Doji. Yes. Someone told me about that. I have no interest in looking at that. Malik, thank you. Should I DCA every month even if the price is high? See, we're getting to that point where that's a hard question to ask. I've said before, you know, when it comes to DCA, you DCA up until we hit all-time high. Then maybe you pull back. So right now, do I think Bitcoin will go higher? Yes. Even after we hit 70K, do I think Bitcoin will go higher? Yes. But who knows, right? You don't know when the top is going to come, even though we all think it's going to be 200, 250, 300,000. Maybe it's not. I would say you could still DCA, of course, but, you know, maybe change up your schedule or go a little bit lighter. Make sure you have a little more cash, right? As we get higher and higher and higher. That's the only thing I would suggest. Just be prepared for anything. Dan says, dog with whiff takes on Pepe. Hey, if there's like team members, founders, contributing members, I mean, if they're willing to get in the pit, to, you know, basically, you know, what do you call it? Man, I'm drawing a blank here. Basically represent, you know, their project in front of the stage. It's awesome. Love to see more of that. Numbnuts, thank you. Did you give up on ApeCoin? Yeah, I gave up on them. Until they come out with their other side metaverse project, basically that ApeCoin is dead. There's zero reasons for it. Zero usage for it. They need to do something. They need to do something with that. I'm just a holder. Dev is blur.eth. He's undocked. Send me a message on chain, but he's massive OG DeFi space. It's a deep dive. T-Hunt. I forgot what project you were shilling already. I scrolled up. It disappeared. I'm sorry. AI Tech. People have asked me about AI Tech. I don't like the name. Sounds too generic. I forgot what it's about. Okay. Okay, that. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of that. 5K on HBAR or ICP. I would do Solana. Thoughts on Algorand? Not a fan of Algorand. Not a fan. Heath, I mean, it's true. You think Joe, Jupiter, Uni will 10x from here? All of them will. That's almost a certainty in my mind. Why is Litecoin pumping? Because there's a lot of people that don't realize that it's inferior to Bitcoin. Which altcoins are you buying right now? To be honest, I haven't been DCAing much. I have mostly been like, leverage trading. That's how I've been adding more. I find it more exciting, and I'm still learning the ropes on it. But yeah, I recently though, I just purchased 2 more Bitcoins with some of my gains from leverage trading. So I did add, last thing I added was Bitcoin. And then I added some memes. And everything else I pretty much didn't touch. Will Ethereum lower their gas fees? Not for a while. Not for a while. What is a realistic Solana price prediction? $2,000 by the end of this cycle. Can I just swap AVAX for COC on MetaMask? Yeah, if it's within MetaMask, you just go to Trader Joe. When do you plan on selling altcoins? Again, there's no right or wrong answer to when you sell. Just make sure you have enough cash. If you have enough cash on the side, you go hold it forever, right? 25%, 30, 35%, it's a good amount in cash. And as the alt and Bitcoin gets bigger and you notice your cash files shrink, sell some off, replenish the cash pile, make sure it's there. And as we get higher and higher, if things get too nutty, well, increase the cash pile. Go from 30 to 40%, then 40 to 50%. And maybe we get really crazy and Bitcoin's at 200,000. Maybe then you go from 50 to 80% cash, right? So just set a schedule for yourself. That way, even things come down, you won't get burned because you cashed out and now you have a whole boatload that you could use to DCA again. Todd Mack, sorry for asking many times. Could you suggest a good leverage crypto exchange? Todd Mack, have you ever looked in the description of this video? Because your answer's in there, and it's been in there for a long time. Last question. Is Link worth holding this cycle? What if I said no? Would you believe me? Yes, it's worth holding. That's a weird question to ask because why would you be holding something that you're not sure of in the first place? Obviously, you believe in it, right? So you should tell me why it's worth holding, not in reverse asking me if I think it's worth holding. You should tell me, George, I think Chainlink is worth holding because of this, this, and this. Foking, yes, or Foking, yes. I just realized why you spelled it that way. That's actually kind of funny. All right, guys. Man, I hate to leave. More and more people are tuning in. 7,000 people excited about Bitcoin, excited about the alts, which are pumping up. You got like Solana breaking 140. You got Avalanche breaking above 43. Polygon above $1. You got Uniswap. You got Near. I mean, you got some crazy movement today, guys. Crazy. Hedera up 19%. Render 46%. Hey, VeChain up 11%. I mean, man, you just go down the list. Fetch AI up 52%. Got a lot of great movers, and here's the thing. Here's the kicker, guys. These pumps, they're only the beginning. We're going to see a lot more of them coming, right? We haven't even hit the halving event. Wait until after a halving event. Wait until we get into 2025. That's when things really start moving crazily. In a big way. All right, guys. I hate to do it, but gotta let you go. Overall, we got a massive crypto rally, okay, as Bitcoin recovers. But we will see. We're just a day away, basically. It could happen tomorrow or tomorrow night, where Bitcoin breaks into new all-time high territory. But even if it doesn't, the memes, the AI plays, the games, the L1s are all coming up. This is getting very exciting, guys. So, smash it a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have a good one. Take care.